Howdy, roses. Hey, my beautiful roses. What is up? It's Rachel, and welcome back to my Littlest Pet Shop channel. For more brand new LPS content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy. Also, don't be shy, hit that bell so you are the first to know when I post brand new videos. Thanks! In today's video, I am gonna play the role of your YouTube mentor for the time being, and I'm gonna be teaching you the top 10 things that you should do when starting a channel. So, if you want to start an LPS channel, keep watching because I have some top tips that you are not going to want to miss. Top tip number 1, coming in hot, plan your videos. So, for some background context, I actually did not do that when I started my channel. I had absolutely no idea what kind of content to post. I was still pretty new to LPsTube. Bad idea. Don't do that. Don't be an Ivy. Take my advice. The first few weeks and even months of your channel is absolutely vital. That is the time where you develop your on-screen personality, your content, and of course, your audience. Planning your videos not just in the beginning, but throughout your entire YouTube journey is so important because then you will actually know what content you're putting out and it will make you so much less stressed, I promise. Alright, step number 2, again, this tip is something that you should 150 million% do before starting your channel. And that is not just planning your content, like I said before, but planning the type of content, the genre of content, if you will. As some people explain it here on YouTube, that is the niche or the niche of your channel. It's basically the main topic that your whole channel revolves around. Mine, of course, if you couldn't tell already, is Littlest Pet Shop. However, niching your content has proved to be more difficult than it seems. One thing you should definitely not do and steer clear of is having your channel be a gaming one day and then a vlog the next day. That will not only confuse your fans, but it'll definitely completely ruin your analytics. You also don't want to just be doing skits or just be doing stereotype videos on your channel. You need to have a good mix of content, but in the same genre. For example, I myself enjoy filming skits, short films, sit down and talk videos like this one, and a bunch more content that all revolves around Littlest Pet Shop, staying true to my niche. Next up, another absolutely vital thing you need to do is create your username, and because it's LPS, you need to pick the perfect mascot. Again, I'm gonna use myself as an example. My name is Ivy LPS Studios, and my mascot is this absolutely beautiful LPS named Rachel. Now, a few tips and pointers that go along with that is definitely state the type of channel in your name. Especially when it comes to LPS, most people with LPS channels have either LPS or Littlest Pet Shop. Also, if you want to add a little ring to your name, you can add TV, studios, or productions at the end of it. A few things you should not do with your name is make it super long and confusing. It just needs to be something short, sweet, and memorable. Also, it'll make it easier to search. Another thing I really hope you don't do is name yourself after an already established and popular LPS tuber. Your name cannot be LPS Honey when there is already an LPS Honey. Please don't do that. You're just gonna wreck your channel before it even begins. Now, another problem with choosing your name is it needs to go with your channel, it needs to go with your mascot, and it needs to be something you like, because changing your name every week is definitely not going to fly. It's just gonna, again, make everything so confusing. Now, back to the channel mascot. It is literally the face of your channel. It's also the first thing most people are gonna see when they watch your videos. So it needs to be an LPS that you really truly love, and an LPS that you think maybe even fits your personality. Again, this is something that I did not do. I in fact do not have blonde hair and blue eyes. I have hazel eyes and very dark brown hair, so good on you, Rachel. Next thing you should make is your channel profile picture and banner. Now, I'm gonna just do a quick rapid fire of things that you should do and should not do when creating a profile picture and banner. Your profile picture should have colors that match your channel. It should also have a picture of your LPS, whether it is drawn digitally or drawn by hand. And it should be a clear, simple image. Now, with the banner, you can add a picture of your mascot if you want. That is more optional. Again, it also needs to match the whole aesthetic and look that you're going for with your channel. And obviously, the channel name should be big, bold, beautiful, right smack dab in the middle. Now, you should not have a very intricate design for your profile picture and banner. That's just gonna get confusing, and especially your profile picture is super tiny, and you should not clutter your banner and profile picture with a bunch of text. It just needs to be simple, cute, and straightforward. Okay, next tip. I mentioned this when I was talking about the profile pictures and banners. That is planning your channel aesthetic and, again, the overall look of your channel. Again, using myself as an example, my aesthetic is very bright, it's very bubbly, it's very me. This is the time where you, in a way, make your channel's signature color. For me, though this background is yellow, my favorite color, my aesthetic is very pink. I'm looking at my fan art here, and a good handful of the backgrounds for all of the pieces are actually pink, so that's how you know that's my aesthetic. Alrighty, we are now halfway through. This next tip is something that you don't have to do super crazy, and that is your setup. If you look at my setup here, I have my iPod Touch, which I'm filming on, and a desk lamp that I got from IKEA. Your setup really does not have to be big, extravagant, and expensive, especially because you don't know how long you're actually gonna pursue YouTube. So this little pointer is just to think about your setup, because you do not want to have your first impression be super terrible, and you don't want the video quality to be bad, and you don't want the lighting to be bad, so just get some good stuff going. Like I have said, you do not need something big and extravagant. I would definitely not recommend purchasing anything. Please don't go out and get these fancy lights, because you don't know, maybe in 2 weeks you won't even want to do YouTube anymore, and that money has basically gone down the trash. But if you already have a fancy camera or light, by all means, use that. You go, you do it, make your setup look nice. Now we're getting to the good stuff. This is now the time where you create your channel and you post your first video. I know, it's a big step, and no matter how good you make your first video, later on in your YouTube career, you're gonna realize that it was cringe. So you can't really avoid that. You might be behind the screen wondering, but Rachel, what do I post for my first video? Oh no, I have no idea. Well, you're in luck because I actually have a video in this little How to LpsTube series. I'll put it right there. And I have a whole bunch of video ideas, so make sure you go check out that video. Your first video is really, really important because it is going to solidify what your channel is about. And that is why I am 150,000,000% recommending that you have a channel trailer as your first video. Though it's not as fun as a skit or a Q&A, it will be perfect to have. That way, right off the bat, you can introduce yourself, introduce your channel, and introduce the kind of content that you are going to be posting. For example, it can be something super short and as simple as, "Hey guys, I am new to YouTube. My channel is an LPS themed channel and I will be posting skits, short films, and music videos. My favorite food is pizza and my favorite color is red." Another video that I would suggest to do earlier on is a Q&A, so you get to further have that nice bond and connection with your fans. The only reason why I wouldn't do that as my first video is because you don't have any questions from your fans, and since they're the ones watching you, you shouldn't make up questions because they might not be, wanting to know the answers to those. Now that you got your YouTube channel all planned out, one thing that I wish I had done earlier was create another social media account. Of course, on that Instagram account or that TikTok account, you don't need to be posting as much as you are going to be posting on YouTube, but it's an easier way to build up a fan base, and then once you have a fan base there, you can lead them to your YouTube channel, and that will be a way of getting subscribers. It's also another really, really great way of showing little updates and sneak peeks of your videos. That's what I do on Instagram, and I absolutely love the Instagram stories. I can just snap a picture and say, "Hey, I'm filming and I'm going to be posting a video today. Stay tuned." And then all of the fans that see that will know that I'm posting and then will go to my YouTube channel. Now, the next thing you should definitely do when you start a channel is fill out that little About tab. If you don't know, it is basically the description of your channel, and that's where it shows your channel views, when you joined, and I think you can even put in your social medias there. The About tab is basically just a little bit of writing and explaining your channel pretty much. Almost like the written version of your channel trailer. Now, the last steps. After you've posted your first video and filled out your About tab and made another social media account, what do you do next? Well, that is going to your YouTube Studio Analytics and signing in with your account. Well, that brings a close to this video. Hopefully I mentored you well, and I really hope your channel starts taking off. Maybe you learned some new things, so I really, really hope this video helped, and I loved filming it so much. It was actually really, really fun. Also, Roses, be sure to check out my How to LpsTube series if you want to know all of the things to start a YouTube channel. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Have a possum day and see you later.